Police Academy is the White Lake Township Police Department's effort to involve young people with law enforcement and the different duties that police officers do and take amongst their daily routine. We expose young people to different aspects of police work through, we basically give them the type of training that we receive in the actual police academy, only we just we changed it a little bit so kids can, it's more so appropriate for young people. We expose them to different aspects of law enforcement, including traffic stops, defensive tactics, forensic science, and police driving. Today we're doing the traffic stop portion, and in the traffic stop portion we explain to them what police officers expect of people when they stop them, and we also explain to them how that they can handle themselves when they are stopped. We explain them the reasons for police officer initiating traffic stops, for example, and then we expose them to that actual environment. Youth Police Academy is organized in a fashion that they receive maybe an hour, hour and a half of classroom instruction, and followed by about 2 hours of actual practical, hands-on learning experience. We let them use our police equipment, we use our police vehicles, and we go through the training that we actually go through as police officers when we go through the police academy. First day of the Youth Police Academy takes place at the Walled Lake Outdoor Education Center. And the reason we do that is because the students are taken from all over the White Lake area. We have students that apply and participate in the Youth Academy from Holly, Commerce, Highland, Waterford, and different schools, districts, as well as Huron Valley, Walled Lake Schools, St. Patrick's School. So the outdoor camp gives them an opportunity to work together and to get to know each other in a different environment rather than just a classroom. They learn teamwork, leadership, they learn to challenge themselves and to meet and exceed their own personal goals when it comes to the challenge course, especially the elevated ropes and the zip line. We find that day is very important to our Youth Academy as far as gaining some camaraderie amongst the kids. They get to, like I said, they get to know each other, more familiar with each other. We group them in teams, and we try to get them to exhibit leadership qualities amongst themselves and their other academy cadets by being positive, by encouraging the cadets in the group to do different things that they may not do. So we found that the outdoor camp actually accomplishes that goal in a manner that makes the rest of our youth academy run much smoother. The students, cadets get much more out of the program because of it. At the conclusion of the Youth Police Academy, we have a small commencement ceremony where we invite the parents and relatives of the cadets to come and attend. We award the cadets certificates of completion for going through the Youth Police Academy. We also reward cadet teams for their leadership skills that they demonstrated throughout the Youth Police Academy. We divide the Youth Police Academy cadets up into 4 different teams, and they compete with one another throughout the week, gaining points, in which was accumulated. The teams with the most points are rewarded the team award at the end of the week. And we do that by promoting leadership, setting an example, actively participating in the groups, actively participating in the practical situation, the classroom, being attentive, helping run the academy, clean up, do some maintenance duties and things like that. We also invite one of the cadets to give a small speech about their experience throughout the week at the Youth Police Academy.
My name is Aiden Cordopat. Well, because my brother's a police officer and he tells some pretty inspiring stories and just the stuff that police officers just help throughout my family and just how nice they are and how cooperative they are. And I also want to be a police officer when I'm older and make a change.
My name is Trier Hewitt. I decided to join the Youth Police Academy because I really want to be a police officer when I'm older because I'm afraid that I'm going to die before making my change on the world.
The best part of the week so far is when we went on the golf carts and we got to drive around the course. I may have ran down a few cones, but it was still pretty fun.
The best part was coming here and just meeting people that have the same interests as me and really bonding with other people like my team.
I learned that I could push myself the extra limit. Like when we were climbing those things, the ropes, I climbed it and I pushed myself and I felt a lot better afterwards, so I wasn't afraid of heights anymore.
I learned that I can push myself to do a lot of things and that climbing stuff was really hard for me before, but now it just seems like no big deal.
Generally in the early springtime, towards the end of the year, our department reaches out to the school districts and the schools. Generally we'll target 7th and 8th graders going into 8th and 9th grade and ask them if they'd like to participate. We do school visits. We make the applications available to all the schools in the area, including Walled Lake Middle School, Clifford Smart, as well as St. Patrick's School here in White Lake and Huron Valley Schools. So if you'd like to participate, you simply have to drop us a line, contact our department. They'll direct you to the right person, or see your principal of your middle school, where they'll have the applications available for you to pick up early springtime 2017 for next year's academy.
Hi, my name is Taryn Lintal, and I help out with Youth Police Academy. Well, I was a cadet the first year that they had the Youth Police Academy, and then I went back the second year, and I was a group leader. And then last year when they implemented it for the third time, Detective Way had reached out to me and asked for me to come volunteer and help out, because they were a little short on staff, and he wanted to make sure there was a female in the presence. And absolutely fell in love with the program. It had been a couple years, so I kind of forgot, but fell in love with the program and everything that it stood for and a lot of the values that we were teaching. And Detective Way is the best person for this position because he's the most open-minded and tolerant person. And to have someone teaching our youth and very malleable people all of those positive traits, especially if they're really interested in police work, is the best route to this. And I'm back again because I love the program, and I stayed on Detective Way to give me all the details, and I want to come back because I love it.
Yeah, I went through it last year as a cadet, and I had a lot of fun with it. And ever since I finished that, I realized I wanted to be a police officer. I really wanted to help out, with the people and the communities and everything. Well, I'd hope they could understand, everything that police officers do, what makes them uncomfortable, what makes them comfortable. And really, this helped me understand more about police officers, because they're the kind of people that you used to think were just there to get you in trouble, like if your mom was speeding or something. And I really hope they get a lot out of this and they act like leaders at their school and they really succeed.
We set up the Youth Police Academy. We had several different goals in mind. First is White Lake Township Police Department likes to be involved with the community. We like to participate with them in different community functions. The Youth Academy is just one of those different things that we do for community outreach. We run a Citizens Police Academy, as well as like a 5K run. We have a DARE program still for our 5th and 7th grade students. So that is first and foremost, we want to be involved with the community. Law enforcement is just not the police enforcing the law. Law enforcement requires the community to participate in the actual enforcement of the laws and in order to make our community safer and run more smooth and more enjoyable as we live our life. So we want to reach out to the community in order to improve that relationship with residents in White Lake and in the surrounding areas. We also want to expose young people to the possibility of being police officers when they grow up. They're young still when they come through the academy. However, there's a possibility by going through learning about police work that they'll establish some goals for themselves, and they'll work towards those goals as they go through high school or college and prepare themselves in a better fashion to be police officers after they're going through this experience. We also want to instill upon the cadets leadership qualities, participatory qualities, where they actively participate in simple things like cleaning up the academy room, by encouraging other students, showing leadership qualities and leadership skills, things that I believe and we believe will further their education process and make them better adults when they get done with high school, better high school students, better college students, those type of things. They get the rewards and they see the benefits of being leaders in their community and leaders in groups, and therefore they become more involved in their actual education process. Thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate it. Again,